Hey guys, been a while since I made a video, but during that time, anyway, a lot of life changes, priorities, things of that nature. My local comic shop is going out of business, at least on the retail end. The guy that owns it has been in retail for 35 years, and he's going to devote all his time now to just online sales. So they had a big sale the day after Christmas, 75% off everything in the store, so I figured I'd make a special trip and see what I could find, and I was able to get long box full for about 35 bucks. So here's what I picked up. Got Identity Crisis number 5, Countdown to Mystery number 2, which I think was part of the New 52. Not exactly sure. Countdown to Mystery number 7. I've always liked Dr. Fate. These are, if you can get them for cheap, not too bad, but if you got to pay more than about 50 cents a copy, well, that's up to you. Got Countdown to Adventure number 3. Picked up Lone Ranger number 0, free comic book day edition. This comic is pretty good. I think this one is from like either 2005 or 2007. But if you can find these for cheap, they're really good. Got Lone Ranger number 6. Picked up Miss Fury from Dynamite number 5. Also got one of the alternate covers, which I think Dynamite put out about 8 alternate covers for every book. Got number 6 and the alternate. Picked up number 8 and number 11. Got a copy of Black Hood number 2 from Red Circle. It's got classic Alex Toth art. He draws a story featuring the Fox, which was an old MLJ 40s character, which I think, and I could be mistaken, he actually drew that character back in the 40s for a very short period of time. So really cool. Anytime I can pick up Alex Toth for cheap, that's always a great thing. Shazam Convergence number 2. Got Convergence, Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters number 1, and picked up one of the alternate covers. And no, that's not burnt. That's the way Chip Kidd apparently designed it. Got Convergence, Plastic Man, the Freedom Fighters number 2. Convergence, Justice Society number 1. And Convergence number 2. Picked that up specifically for the Batman cover, just because I'm a huge Batman fan. Go ahead and get these out of the way. Picked up a few Dark Horse comics. Got Terminator, The Enemy Within number 1. I ended up picking up 2 copies of that one. Enemy Within number 2. Terminator Hunters and Killers number 2. Terminator Endgame number 3. Picked up The Man with No Name number 6 from Dynamite, and number 8. Picked up Transmetropolitan number 11. I just picked that up because that's just a weird cover. I mean, the kid looks like the guy from Preacher, R's face, but he doesn't have a head. Anyway, Picked up Transmetropolitan number 13 and number 30. Got the Shadow Year 1 from Dynamite. Number 1. Magnus Robot Fighter number 2 from Dark Horse. I just like those covers. Those are just really cool. Got Magnus number 4. Astro City number 1/2 from Image. And I don't know if you can see it, but I think this one is signed by Blyberg, the artist or the writer, on the bottom. Didn't even notice that till I got it home. Picked up Astro City The Dark Age number 1, book 2, whatever the heck that means. Astro City number 18, which that was the last one that I needed to complete that particular series of Astro City, so I was very happy with that. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you've heard me mention this book, and I recommend it. I haven't read this particular one, but anyway, it's The Sweeper, Season 2, number 4, from Ed Brubaker. Season 2, number 6, number 8, and number 9, and number 11. Alright, out of the way. Picked up an Essential Vertigo Swamp Thing. I've got all these in trade, but I picked up a few just to have. Rising Stars number 8 and number 9. Also picked up Rising Stars Untouchable issue 3. I haven't bagged and boarded all of these yet. Some of them came bagged and boarded, but got Untouchable number 4. This was a series from Eclipse that I've just picked up little issues here and there, and I've always enjoyed the 1940s style stories set during the Second World War. This is Airboy number 2. This was the one I was really looking for Airboy, and that's the number 3, which has got the reintroduction of the Heap character that came out, back in the 50s. I think the gentleman's name was Ernie Schroeder that came up with this. He's kind of a Swamp Thing, Man Thing character before Swamp Thing, Man Thing, or anything. Got Airboy number 16. Number 21. 22. Number 33. And number 34. Picked up a few more recent Batman that I don't have. Got Batman Dark Knight number 18, which I thought that was the Riddler until I read the cover and it says The Birth of the Mad Hatter, which, anyway, they got him dressed like the Riddler. Batman Eternal number 20. Number 21. Back. 22. 23. Number 32. 33. Number 40. Number 45. Picked up Marvel Comics Presents from 27 with Havoc and the Black Panther backup story. Number 28. Number 29 with Havoc and Wolverine. Number 30. Number 73. 75. 76. 79. 81. 82. And 85. A lot of these are just kind of, I won't say random issues, but just, you know, ones that I picked up that happen to be left in the boxes. Got Barbed Wire from Dark Horse, number 2. Picked up a few of these. Planetary, number 5. 6. 7. 9. And 11. I always liked this character, but never could find these really cheap, but you know, 10 cents a piece, I didn't mind. This is the Groo Chronicles from Epic, book 1, which is a thick book. Groo the Wanderer, number 22 from Marvel. And number 56. New Defenders, number 125. 129. Looks like they're fighting New Mutants and that. Number 130. I just like that cover. It's pretty cool. 132. Picked up a couple of Iron Man. Number 233. Number 12. Iron Man from one of the series that Marvel put out. Invincible Iron Man number 3. Number 12. Number 22. Incredible Hulk, number 436. Turn that one this way. Ghosts of the Future, Part 1. Number 437. 438. And 439. Couldn't find the last part of that story, but I'll pick it up somewhere. Incredible Hulk number 84. I've been hearing about this book. A lot of my friends have been saying that it was like really good, and I should pick it up. I never have, but found them for 10 cents a copy. So, The Losers from Vertigo, number 12. Number 13. Number 14. 15. 16. Which I ended up getting 2 copies of that one. Number 17. 18. And number 19. They had a couple of Jonah Hex from Vertigo, so I picked those up. This is Jonah Hex, Riders of the Worm and Such, number 1. And I ended up getting 2 copies of that one too. Number 2. Number 4. And number 5. This is Jonah Hex Two Gun Mojo, number 5 of 5. I just like that cover with the skull behind it. I got this Jonah Hex number 1 special edition that they put out, and I think, well, I'll go ahead with these. I got X from Dark Horse, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, out of the way, number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Also got X Special number 1 and 2, and the X One Shot to the Head one-shot comic. If you don't know anything about this series, if you can find it for cheap, this is a really ultra-violent series that Dark Horse put out. I picked up a few of the newer series a while back and enjoyed them a lot, so when I saw this run, I said, well, I'll go ahead and get them again, 10 cents a piece, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to end this one right here. Stay tuned for part 2, which I'll try to have up here before too long. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you wish. Thanks for watching, guys.